Today will be discussed about the institution and market in Islamic finance service and institution and market in conventional finance service. So first thing first, let me introduce myself. My name is Ilman Nur Nabila binti Zulkifli. My student ID is 2020C14786 and I am from BA242 3C. What is Islamic finance? Islamic finance is a type of financial activities that must comply with Sharia law. The concept also can refer to the investment that are permissible under Sharia. The common practice of Islamic finance and banking came to existence along with the foundation of Islam. Next, what is conventional finance? Conventional finance is a home financing scheme offered by a financial institution or bank, which are not guaranteed by government agencies. It is also known as a transaction based on an interest rate for saving surplus or deficit spending units to loan or borrow fund in financial market. So we'll be discuss about the difference between these two financial institutions based on value proposition, structure, operational mechanism and instrument offered. So, what is value proposition? Value proposition is a company overall marketing strategy. A value proposition can be presented as a business statement that a company uses to summarize why a consumer should buy their product or use their service from them rather than their competitors. Next, structure of conventional finance and Islamic finance. For a conventional finance, the purpose of setup is to collect deposit and to give loan. This is the shareholder understanding of what it should be. Two very distinct functions is collect deposit and give loan, and the arrangement is managed by a treasury function which try to balance the return to shareholder fund. The next figure offers a general organizational structure of an Islamic finance. Note that a bank's Sharia supervisory board may report directly to shareholder, and in some cases, the Sharia board may have subunits such as regional Sharia committee. The Sharia committee is the most important difference between an Islamic finance and conventional finance. It provides an oversight accountability in ensuring that all operation of an Islamic finance is consistent with the rules of Sharia. A single function in which customer deposit or investment pools are used to finance portfolio funding or to deploy investment instruments from which gains are extracted and recognized. These returns are shared between the bank and the customer until the returns are calculated. This is considered as the basis of profit-loss sharing. Operational mechanism is the means of control over the pace and direction of an initiative. Hence, it is also the one of the simplest and tough still critical of the elements. Operational mechanism for conventional finance. Money is a product beside medium of exchange and store of value. Second, interest is charged even in case the organization suffer loss. Thus, no concept of sharing loss. Third, while disturbing cash finance, running finance or working capital finance, no agreement for exchange of goods and service is made. Fourth, due to inflation, entrepreneur increase price and his goods and services. Next is the operational mechanism for Islamic finance. In Islamic finance, real asset is a product. Money is just a medium of exchange. Next, loss is shared when the organization suffer loss. Third, the execution of agreement for the exchange of goods and services is a must. And the last is in Islamic finance, due to control over inflation, no extra price are charged by the entrepreneur. Financial instrument is a contract that we can trade in a market. It represents an asset to one entity and a liability or equity to the other. Instrument offered in conventional finance. First, we have bond. A bond is a fixed income instrument that represents a loan made by an investor to a borrower. Second is deposit. A deposit is a transaction involving a transfer of money to another party for safekeeping. Next is acceptance. Acceptance is a contractual agreement by an importer to pay the amount due to receiving goods at a specified date in the future. And last is the lease. Lease is a contractual agreement calling for the lease to pay the lessor for use of an asset. Instrument offered in Islamic finance. First, we have sukuk. Sukuk is a securities of equal denomination representing individual ownership, interest in a portfolio of eligible existing or future asset. Second, we have mudarabah. Mudarabah is a sharing the profit and loss with venture capital is a partnership or trust financing contract. Third, we have musyarakah. Musyarakah is a joint enterprise or partner structure in Islamic finance in which partners share in the profit and losses of an enterprise. And last, we have ijarah. Ijarah is a contract, the hiring of person or renting or leasing of the services of the usufruct of the property, generally for a fixed period and price. That's all from me. Thank you, stay safe, and Assalamualaikum.